I'm gonna see what I weigh now. Very nice. This is probably the leanest. I have some donuts. I think that's a Monster, chicken, and rehydration. I don't know what's up with my hair though. I don't know if I said, but I'm actually weighing in last. No, second to last. And that's not very good. Weighed in 82.09 I think. Second last weigh in. And now I am going to eat and rehydrate. Yeah. So this is the last warm-up in squats. 175 very easy. Keep in mind that still on a completely empty stomach. I felt very strong here. I said to my friend I was feeling stronger than I've ever felt before. Bit of a overstatement I think. Yeah, first attempt felt good. It was 190. So I went up to 200, I wanted to go up to 200, but I forgot to hand in my letter, like a paper thingy where you write. I forgot to leave that. So I had to do my second in the warm-up area. Yeah, as you can see on my face there, it's probably like the worst I felt gym-wise ever, probably. I had no confidence in my third attempt whatsoever, and I was scared because I didn't go out for my second, so all I had on my board was 190. Yeah, I also didn't have any letters left which I could write 205 or 202 on, so I had to leave in my 207 attempt, and I just let this play here.
Kom igen nu Joel! Kom igen! Ja, kom igen nu! Skål! Upp hela vägen! Såja! Såja!
Yeah, that gave me such a confidence boost. I was so happy that I got that. I feel like it was very hard for me to get hyped before that because I didn't have any energy. So I kind of just got sad instead, and ended up with the brand new smelling salts, like that close to my nose, and like that. So I could, yeah, my eyes were very red. Walking up to the platform, I was like, but I couldn't breathe because of the smelling salts did something to me. So I had to take like a pause before going out of the platform. Yeah, also this is a bit after the squat I filmed. But I was just so fucking sad and then happy, so I just forgot to film. But now it's bench, yes. Yeah, that was essentially how I felt. But now it's bench. Warm up, very hectic. I think 4 people on the same bench with about 20 minutes to warm up. I don't know what they were thinking, but I at least had enough time to warm up, kinda properly I think. Went in 127, felt extremely good. Form felt like an all-time high I think here. My arch, I could just get my arch a bit extra higher than I usually get it, and I was very tight in the start, but it did take an awful long amount of time for me to get the start command though. I don't know why that is. I think it is. It took quite a long time for my ass to get on the bench. I think that's the cause. Now, second attempt, I went up to 135. My coach said I needed to do small jumps in the bench, which was a very smart decision.
Stop! Press!
Otherwise, I would have. I would not have. I wouldn't have gotten as much kilo on my total as I did here. This is 135, a 5 kilo pause PR, and a I think 20 kilo con PR. I think. Yeah, very easy. Almost no resistance at all. Now, if you look at that, also when I look at that, I thought I had 140, 100%. Even I thought I had a bit more, but I wanted to stay safe, you know. And but I've as you a few like 1.5 months back, the triple on 120, you could see I've so much trouble grinding on bench. I don't know what it is. My right arm just kind of gives up, and I think that's what happened here. Got a bit overconfident, slacked a bit on the form, and my right arm just gave up. I was very shocked after this, but still happy, you know. 135 moved very well. Deadlifts, this is always the lift I'm least confident about. Warm-ups, feeling very mixed. One of the warm-up sets, my lower back hurted in one of the earlier warm-up sets even. So I wasn't feeling very confident, but I was ready to pull even though my lower back was going to get rounded. First lift, very easy, but I felt the bar rolling forward. In the beginning of the lift, and my lower back rounding and form degrading kinda. That wasn't stopping me. Second attempt, 215. I was still very confident that I would get this, but I knew that my technique and form would break down, which it did, but not to the degree that I was expecting, especially with my stomach. And my brace not being completely intact, you know. Not very happy about that lift. You could see here, my right arm fingers just at the top especially started to slip. I have a bit of a problem with my fingers. The bar lays in the fingers instead of the hand. I don't know, just the way that I do it. Yeah, so I could finger the pussy more. Last attempt, very unconfident about this. Last comp, 212 moved very easy, 217 stayed on the floor, so I was expecting the same about this. Also, I washed off all the chalk on my hands before this and reapplied it, get more grip. And I also gripped the bar more with my hand this time. Also I didn't think about straightening my lower back this, so I just pulled essentially. And this was probably the best pull of the 3 lift. The bar didn't roll forward, it moved essentially the entire time. I had a bit of a problem with the lockout, but that was essentially it. And yeah, I was extremely happy about getting this. I kind of jumped in my friend's, and you know how you see the small lifters? Well, I'm still kind of small compared to the other guys, but they like hug in a way. That was how I hug. And then I shared my feelings afterward here. Now the competition is over about 20 minutes ago, and you know, I'm kinda disappointed at how the comp went overall, but with the circumstances I'm very proud of what I did. I actually, you know, during the warm-up for squats, I felt a burp kinda, and then I burped, but I felt I was very close to throwing up out in the gym, so I went to the toilet, and yeah, all the food I had eaten before the warm-up, it ended up in the toilet, and my stomach was completely empty during the squats, no like energy whatsoever. I think what like pushed me through the grind on the last squat was the smelling salts and just I don't know, the pain. I couldn't see anything. I could barely hear. But I'm very proud of that squat. The bench, I was a bit overconfident on the last bench. I was so confident in that I had it, I kinda lost focus a bit. In the bottom of after the press command, I just couldn't get it up. And the deadlift, also during the circumstances, I'm very proud of 220. I wanted to do 225 or 30 today, but you know, my stomach was still kinda empty. You know, I didn't have any appetite at all throughout, so I kinda just ate a bit of candy each like 2 minutes throughout, from the last squat to the last deadlift, and drank a shitload of water and energy drink, which kinda pushed me through. But yeah, now I have something to work towards for nationals, I guess.